We are so close to having a global war. We just kind of did one on Venezuela. We are getting ready for Iran or Iran, however you say it. And the things are not looking good. Things are not looking good because the president's acting weird. And inside, the president has been involved in taking revenge on American people, attacking American people, attacking blue states, undermining elected officials, and making sure that they do not hold, um, do not rule peacefully. Basically, that's what he's trying, attacking minorities and literally putting their lives and their properties at risk, inciting violence against them. Um, Attacking foreign states and wanting to basically annex an entire part of countries, let's say such as Greenland, right? He wants a Greenland so bad that's basically undermining an entire country and saying that he will take part of it because we know Greenland is not an independent state. Not only that, the president and his rogue friends groups meeting with the with the Canadian opposition, whatever you call them, secessionist groups, and inciting, trying to encourage them to secede from Canada. We know that because if he wants to take Greenland, or if he wins to take Greenland, he wants a weaker Canada, a divided Canada, unstable Canada. Uh, Not only that, he's been waging a um, tariff war for the past year, and that just got even worse when he even tells Canadians, "Oh, we are defending the Canadian people, and you cannot just have agreement with the trade agreement with China." And we are doing that just to protect the Canadians, and it's the Canadian interest. Huh? How ironic. China is gonna take the Canadians, and it will take over the country, and we are the defenders of Canada. They defended themselves. If they need any coalition, is gonna be their closest friends and closest allies, like the United Kingdom and Australia, because the United States have proved itself not to be a reliable friend around the world. And we've seen that in the European Unions, and it's not just the Canada that's going to the Chinese. It's the British. It's the Germans. Everybody wants another way out of the American monopoly as they see it, and especially when America is not acting as a reliable friend. Interesting. What do you notice, guys? What do you notice? Not only that, the president wants to nationalize the elections. That is the worst, the one of the most destructive thing you can do to the democracy of this country. Hey, he does not want to democracy. He wants one race, one ethnicity controlled United States, and that's clear, right? It's so clear when he depicts the former president as a monkey, a former president and his wife who are minority groups. You get him? And who in that little farm thing, animal game, he's the lion, right? He's the lion. And that just tells you, there is a bigger thing in play. There is a bigger thing in play. It will be clear. The attacks on Minnesota, the attacks on California. By the way, go Gavin Newsom. We are gonna vote for that guy no matter what happens. I hope the Democrats just agrees without a primary that man becomes the and if he, we just want him, not whatever that lady is called, not all these other names that are popping up, Porojej and whoever else. Okay, Gavin Newsom is the only man who can stand against this insane and mad and rogue group led by the man who likes children more than anything else. All right, so Epstein files. I'm not talking about anything else. You guys know it. You just don't want to agree with what this guy is doing for whatever reasons. Okay? But it is very clear, if what he did, a person of color did what he did, you would have been so mad, destroying everything and saying, "No, we are protecting the girls, our girls," right? And I mean, look at 2024, beginning of 2024, and all the European incitements like, "No, these Africans are coming, taking our girls and even killing our girls in Europe." No, it was your leaders. It was your billionaires who are doing that. And they still doing it behind the doors, closed doors. But you are ignoring the fact. And that is the most destructive thing you can do to the United States of America. You have to, if you miss that point, if you do not understand that in today's world, you just have to be careful how you talk. You just have to be careful who you support. You have to make sure what those people stand for is what you can agree on. Obviously, when Trump was running, I thought majority of his ideas were decent ideas. I supported him because I thought this man is has been attacked wrongfully, and he stands for what's right, and he wants a better America, a wealthy America, a decent America, a humane America. But no, this man and his friends are totally insane, and you know that by now. Will the Democrats have done something that he's doing? Absolutely no. And they will come, and they will be elected, and they will not have a revenge, because Democrats do not play a revenge game. All right? Democrats are all these kind of people that came together that share majority of, I mean, not race, but everything else, I guess. All the other ideas, except they don't look like the same. So they're protecting their rights together. So I hope you come to your senses if you are still thinking of supporting this guy and whoever he is going to support, right? I hope you come to your senses and you put this madness in its position and say, no, we need America that is for all. America that stands for all of its citizens, not just some of its citizens, right? Not race, okay? And you know by now what I mean by that, because the president stands right there and tells you, no, we want refugees and people and migrants from people who look like me. Why don't we get people from Netherlands and Switzerland and why would they immigrate when they have everything they could have, when they have the happiest countries, when they're peaceful in their mind, when their democracy works better than anywhere in the world, when they're not worrying about what their children is going to eat or if their child will get a medication, when they're not worried about if they would get treated and not sent a 20, 30, 40,000 check to pay. Why would they immigrate here? What is here to take? You can literally, your child will suffer. You will suffer in the United States of America, and the United States that Trump wants. Right? So that is the country they want. Obviously, he wants people that look like him, and everybody else is a garbage to him. That is the America he's spreading. That is what he is teaching, and his friends are teaching to the children. And he does not understand the world is not in the dark ages when the Europeans went to other countries and colonized and took slaves by the thousands in one boat. It's not gonna happen. It will never happen again. Even if the Europeans and the racist Americans wants to do that, that will never happen again. Trust me. The world is not that stupid anymore. All right? Bottom line, that will never happen. No matter if he uses the eyes, if he uses no matter what type of power, that will never come back if that's what he's looking for. So, if you want a better America, a democratic America, America you elect your own officials, then vote blue this time. And do not follow this guy's footsteps. He's gone mad and he is unethical and he's racist, and we should never be supporting him. That's all I care to say. Take care, guys.